And there we go.
Spinning around one final blocker.
Oh, what a move to get around.
Going from 0 to gone.
Oh, man, that was gorgeous.
Oh, and a juke back to the end. That was beautiful.
And that's our game.
All right.
Welcome, everybody, to the hometown throwdown put on by Rose City Rollers in Portland, Oregon. Thank you for joining us on the All Women's Sports Network. I'm Murray Grande.
I'm Puns and Roses.
And we're going to have 60 minutes of high-level roller derby action coming right into your living room or handheld device. It's between Red Stick Roller Derby and Denver's Broozin Altitude. The basics roller derby, it's going to be 5 players from each team, 4 blockers, 1 jammer, 2 30-minute periods. Each period consists of multiple jams.
Each jam starts or ends after 2 minutes when the lead jammer calls off the jam. And so the jammers start behind that jam line. There are 4 blockers. The jammers go through. The lead jammer is designated once they've passed through that pack of blockers legally. And there is a referee that follows them around the track and points to them. And they score points by passing opposing blockers. They get 1 point for each opposing blocker they pass. And we will explain more as the game goes on. And meanwhile, so there's the bracket. As you can see, Broozin lost to Denver Mile High Club yesterday, and the Red Sticks from Baton Rouge lost to Montreal, bringing us to today.
Now, Broozin is from Denver as well. It is kind of a mashup club, not a fully gelled team. Red Stick is the all-stars from the Baton Rouge team. So it's going to be interesting to see how they face in this consolation bracket. The winner goes on to play again tomorrow, going for the 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah, so the winner today will face off against the winner of Arizona Axles of Annihilation, and the loser will face the loser of that upcoming game. So that'll be our second game today.
Now, I'm excited to see Red Hook because Red Stick, they were very, very good last night. A lot of frenetic, powerful jammers. Making the action great. I did not catch a lot of the Broozin and Friends team, but what I did see they played with a lot of heart, a lot of excitement. So it should be a great mashup here tonight.
And as they play more together, they should gel more. So it should be interesting to see how they come together. So Red Stick, 429, Camino Piranha, 100, Original Sin, 13, Basher Booze, 14, Sachet, 1898, Papaya on Fire, 228, Comet Haze, 30, Stabby Cat, 343, Twinkle Toes, 49, Cassie Beck, number 5, I Shove Lucy, 511, Machu Picchu, number 6, Crimson Doll, number 7, Foxy Cleo Smack Ya, 725, Sparkles Fantastic, 76, Little Miss Maggot, 82, Bust a Move, number 89, Princess Leia Anna, number 9, Brawladine.
And skating for Broozin and Friends, we have 117, Speed Cat, 13, Rat, 16, Southern Discomfort, 17, Bold Move Buttons, 22, Mimi Mauler, 26, Blazin', number 40, Devlin, 42, Veruca Assault, 422, NBD, 52, Andy, 60, D-Rex, 65, Velocity Raptor, 631, Physical Contact, number 8, Coconut Slaughter, 88, Cosmo, 919, Grizz, 099, A Daredevil, 75, Darth. The teams are lining up. We got the 4 blockers from each team in the front, 2 jammers in the back wearing the stars on their helmets.
That is number 75, Darth in the white, and 725. That is Sparkles Fantastic in the red. They are your jammers behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
All right, help me welcome Red Stick, number 0429,
Action will be starting any moment now.
Number 14, Sachet. 30, Stabby Cat. 343.
The first game of day 2 here at the hometown Throwdown.
511.
Looking forward to it.
Number 6, Crimson Doll. 7, Fox and Cleo Smack Ya. 725, Sparkles Fantastic. Number 76, Little Miss Magnet. 89 is Princess Lay It On Ya. And number 9.
Other teams skating at the hometown Throwdown this weekend include our host, Wheels of Justice, Axles of Annihilation, both from Rose City Roller Derby, Montreal, Angel City from Los Angeles, Arizona Roller Derby. Make sure to tune in to see all the games happening this weekend.
And there we go. We are off. And there goes Darth, your lead jammer, right off the gate. Took about 3 seconds.
Sparkles Fantastic escapes the pack as well at the top apex. Here comes Darth now in scoring contention. Goes backwards, calls it off, collides, but got a track cut. So going to the penalty box, and this will be a full 2-minute jam as we do not have anyone eligible to call off beforehand.
So that is 2 Denver skaters now in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. 4 points in the air for Baton Rouge.
Sparkles Fantastic now coming in for a second scoring pass. Has one to beat coming into the backstretch. Gets thrown inside once and twice. Bounces up off the sport court. Looks like there might have been a penalty assessed there. Another Denver skater.
That is Broozin heading to the box, I believe, on a direction of play penalty.
D-Rex was a one-person wall there on the backstretch, but Sparkles Fantastic able to survive the onslaught, get through for a second scoring pass. Power jam is over. Darth back on the track.
And Darth in the pack now on a scoring pass. Was not given any points on that first pass.
Sparkles Fantastic completes a third scoring pass for a full set of 4 points. A lot of physicality in the pack on the backstretch. But Sparkles plows right through the center for another scoring pass.
And Broozin out of the penalty box and immediately into offense.
Darth having a hard time getting through the red stick wall. Number 42, Veruca Assault, looking to help open up. But there is 5'11 Machu Picchu just answering shoulder for shoulder.
And that back tripod anchored very nicely by Little Miss Maggot.
4 points scored by Broozin and friends, and 20 points by Red Stick Roller Derby. Time to line up, time to do it again.
Super special shout out to all of our incredible local business program partners. Their support helps keep us growing all year long.
Brawladine jamming now for Red Stick.
Up against, that looks to be number 8, Coconut Slaughter.
Penalty box is empty.
Brawladine looks for the outside, finds number 40, that's Devlin.
Brawladine gets tripped up a little bit, stays upright, and through the pack, lead jammer Red Stick Roller Derby.
That was a good force out on the inside by Papaya on Fire.
Triforce of Power locking down on Coconut Slaughter. Broozin and friends still working on their initial pass as Brawladine completes a first scoring trip for Red Stick.
And Coconut Slaughter has pulled the cap. So if this is your first time watching roller derby, you can see there are skaters with striped helmet covers. Those are called pivots. They can take that star from the jammer and become the jammers themselves.
Brawladine now on a third scoring pass, which goes in the history books, another 4 points. Red Stick. Broozin has yet to complete the initial pass, and there is a star pass. You were talking about, Puns. Number 17, Bold Move Buttons, jammer of record now for Broozin.
So that is a two-town cider house star pass. And Carmina Piranha eating up that pivot.
Broozin and Friends wall absolutely swarming around Brawla Dean.
Good
The-
offense there from Carmina Piranha.
Building number 17 there at the back.
And a huge hit there by number 16, Southern Discomfort, but it wasn't quite legal going to the penalty box, and Brawla Dean completes another scoring pass. That's 2 minutes. That's the jam. 20 that time around, 40 altogether for Red Sticks. Broozin and Friends still with 4 points. 25 minutes remain in the first half.
Steady stream of caffeine. A huge thanks to Cinnamon Coffee and Creamery and LCR sponsors.
All right. Next up, we're going to see a Daredevil in the white.
For the weekend.
Jamming against Twinkle Toes, number 343 for Red Stick. Red Stick does have a 4-on-3 blocker advantage as we start this third jam of our game.
A good stop on the inside.
Did you see that jersey whip pulling Twinkle Toes over the apex to complete Red Hook's first scoring pass? I don't believe I've seen that before. Can't stick the landing this time on the scoring attempt.
That was amazing. That was, I believe that was number 13, Basher Booze, who I just sort of picked up Twinkle Toes.
It looked like me playing with my nephews almost. So both jammers now in scoring contention. Twinkle Toes has completed one scoring pass already. Blazin working on the first trip, which is completed right there. And 4 points, Broozin and Friends.
Picking up 4 points for Broozin.
Twinkle Toes completes another scoring pass, calls off the jam. So Red Stick roller derby now with 48, Broozin and Friends with 8.
Oh, can we get that?
Never duplicated. Stick only with the fast.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the replay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was. I've never seen that before. I've been announcing Derby for almost 9 years. Sparkle's fantastic. Looks for the inside lane and finds it.
Velocity Raptor is the jammer for Broozin and Friends, stashes the hat. Looking to get help there from number 17, Bold Move Buttons, to act as a wrecking ball on Red Stick's wall. Here's Sparkle's fantastic now in scoring contention. The initial pass completed by Velocity Raptor. Jam is called off right as Velocity hit the back of the pack. You have until the fourth whistle tweets to keep scoring points. And Broozin and Friends picking up one, pulling Red Stick to only 3 points that time around.
Right here in the Pacific Northwest. Grab a 2-cup hard cider right now. It is after 12 after all.
With 52, Andy wearing the start now for Broozin and Friends against Princess Lay It On Ya for Red Stick. 4-on-4 in the pack.
And physical contact with the force out, holding Princess Leia up at the front of the pack.
Track cut called on Andy.
And D-Rex hanging on for dear life up at the front of the pack. Good force out by Veruca Salt.
Basher Bruce does a great job spreading out the Denver pack, allowing Princess Leonia to get through that as lead jammer on this power jam advantage, but a lot of time taken off, courtesy of the Broozin and Friends defense. Pack is off to the races, coming to the bottom apex now. A lot of physicality. Last line defense is 42 Veruca Assault. Power jam has come to an end. Andy's still working on the initial pass for Broozin and Friends.
Oh, wow. That was that number 13 again that just stood up Andy?
Princess Leonia sees that strong braced wall of Broozin and Friends. Andy able to escape the pack. Initial pass completed by Broozin and Friends. Veruca Assault with a hit to the outside. on Princess Leonia, forcing the call off.
Good defense, only allowing 2 points on that second pass.
Keep the good times rolling after the game.
After starting off with two high-scoring jams given up, looks like Boots and Friends starting to gel, starting to find their bearings, set up a lot better defense, and have a one blocker advantage, 4-on-3. As we start this next jam with Brawladine getting out lead jammer for Red Stick.
Darth, track cut yet again. That is Darth's second.
Brawladine coming in and going out. 4-point scoring pass on the backstretch for Red Stick roller derby. Red Stick trying to slow down the pack.
Oh, good offense from Cassie Beck.
And Cassie Beck's been an asset to every team. Has traveled over the country playing for Rat City, Rose City, the Denver Mile High Club, and now is a clutch blocker for Baton Rouge. Power Jam has come to an end. A Daredevil, or excuse me, Brawladine spins around, gets another scoring pass.
And bold move Buttons trying to break up that Baton Rouge defense. Directional play penalty sends Buttons to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Headed to that Rebel Heart Therapy box.
And is a Red Stick jammer making a 3-on-3 pack.
Brawladine after 16 points on the jam.
Darth is still working on his first initial pass.
And not having much luck against that back tripod.
Brawladine getting another 4 points.
Brawladine racking them and stacking, got another scoring pass. There is a star pass made to the pivot number 17, bold move Buttons, who completes the initial pass but can't get back around.
We'd like to thank 888, an exclusive protective gear sponsor of RCR, elevating Derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology. 888.
Coconut Slaughter number 8 wearing the star for Boozin' and Friends.
Great offense there from Basher Booze and Company, opening up a huge lane for Twinkle Toes.
Pack is set up on turn 1. Twinkle Toes comes in hot, leaves a trail of bodies in their wake. 4-point scoring pass.
And two-town Cider House star pass to Blazin', but Stabby Cat and Company were there immediately. And Foxy Clea smack you with the force out and recycle.
There's a no pass, no penalty assessed to Twinkle Toes, so only 3 points given on that scoring pass.
Oh, Twinkle Toes goes down hard on the outside there.
Bounces right back up off the sport court. Has a long way to go to recycle around 631 physical contact.
Red Stick wall, no joke at the top.
Blazin' cannot get an inch around Red Stick's Triforce of Power set up on the backstretch.
Lomas Maggot with the force out.
The pack got stretched out a little bit too far past the 20-foot engagement zone. Blazin' got through, completed an initial pass, can't get around to score anymore. Another 3-point scoring pass picked up by Red Stick. 10 altogether on that jam, making it 87-9 with Red Stick in the lead.
All right, next up we're going to see Sparkles Fantastic in the red, a Daredevil in the white.
Penalty box is empty at the moment. Sparkles Fantastic sprints through, got a no pass, no penalty, ineligible complete jammer, and there is Daredevil, who did get lead, and a power jam. Looks like Sparkle Fantastic did get called on a track cut by another referee.
The officials had a little conversation. Jammer out of the box.
So no power jam. Sparkles Fantastic is back in the pack, but cap is off.
That is a scoring pass by a Daredevil. And Sparkles Fantastic made a second initial pass.
Oh, wow. Huge hit from Cassie Beck, and a Daredevil goes down hard on that inside lane.
Red Rover sent a Daredevil right over, splits the pack, calls off the jam, gets a second 4-point scoring pass, holding Red Stick to only 2 that time around.
Salute of what? Buffalo Gap Saloon Eatery. Go treat yourself soon.
Ritual Dyes, Portland's local yarn shop with hand-dyed yarn, tools, and more, owned by Bud's parent and Wrecker Skater.
Sachet wearing the star for Red Hook against Velocity Raptor for Broozin and Friends. The latter of whom gets through lead jammer for Denver.
2 in a row for Denver.
Like Sachet lost the helmet cover for a moment, had to loop around to pick it back up.
And looking for that two-town Cider House star pass, and gets it. Papaya on fire, now the jammer of record.
Velociraptor has completed 2 scoring passes now. Papaya on fire coming in for a first trip, gets past the last line of defense, 4 points, Red Stick.
And good offensive work there from D-Rex. And they're going to run that pivot.
Papaya on fire gets taken down by number 60, D-Rex.
Oh, wow. Great force out there from number 7, Foxy Clea Smakia.
Velociraptor digging down, but is followed stride by that back 3 wall. Scoring pass has been completed by Red Stick. And jam is called off as Papaya and Fire was coming around again. 15-point jam by Broozin and Franz, nearly doubling their score. Red Stick picked up 8 points, now have 97, knocking on the door of the century mark.
And that jam did end with Blazin heading to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So 4-3 pack advantage for Red Stick going into this next jam.
Scrum pack lined up on the jam line. Number 89, Princess Leonia, wearing the star and getting through lead jammer.
And Andy trying to get through at the back of the pack, working against Original Sin.
Princess Leonia is just locked down by Broozin and Franz 3-wall coming into the backstretch. Looking to get some help from 0429 Carmina Piranha. But Carmina has to start bridging.
As does Devlin.
The pack has to stay within 20 feet of the closest blocker. So that's why you see those skaters just kind of standing in the middle, trying to keep that pack definition, because if there's no pack, they have to let the jammer go. And it works on both ends.
Oh. Tried to pass the star, but was not able to. Oh.
Princess Leonia
And
called her own no pass, no penalty. 3 points there, and Blazing did get the star pass.
Blazin with the force out. So Princess Leonia has to come in behind Blazin, but
time is on Red Hook's side.
Yeah. Not particularly interested in doing so.
Little breather on the track.
26 trying to serve some baby up. But Princess Leodonia is not buying.
So this jam is just going to run to the end, and there we go.
Are you enjoying
7 points. Red Stick extending their lead out 104. Broozin and Franz with 32. 10 minutes remaining in the first period.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs.
Sparkle's fantastic, sprinting right through the pack off the jump. Lead jammer Red Stick. Darth has the helmet cover stash, gets through, puts it back on. Initial pass completed by Broozin and friends.
And there's a quick call off.
That is 2 unanswered points picked up by Red Stick.
You know, you probably live near a derby league. Get involved. Skate, donate, volunteer, or cheer from the stands.
That's the whole reason I started announcing, so I get the best seat in the house for free.
Yeah, same.
Get tickets at rollerderbytickets.com.
Brawladine wearing the star for Red Stick.
Coconut Slaughter in the white. Brawladine looks for the inside lane, runs over Devlin.
A lot of physicality as a blocker blender. Brawladine taken down by 17 bold move buttons.
Getting offensive help from Carmina Piranha.
Coconut Slaughter taken to the outside, quick recycle back around. Oh no, extended by Cassie Beck and throws a huge shoulder like a Stan Hansen lariat, curtailing Brawladine's first scoring attempt. And a track cut. So big power jam opportunity for Coconut Slaughter, who is now on a scoring pass for Denver's Broozin and friends.
As Brawladine headed to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box to hash out that track cut and maybe a little bit of existential dread too.
Joined by a Denver blocker. So Red Stick does have a 4-on-3 blocker advantage on this Denver power jam.
And this will be a full 2-minute jam.
Brawladine back on the track, working on a first scoring pass, which is completed, going through the inside lane right by turn 3. 4 more points, Red Stick. Odds are even in the pack, 4-on-4, as Brawladine's coming in for a second scoring trip, gets escorted around and through.
Oh, wow. Huge offense coming from Southern Discomfort, trying to plow a lane there for Coconut Slaughter.
Brawladine takes some hips from number 40, Devlin, gets through for a third scoring pass. Broozin and Franz picked up 4 points, so it's 118-36 with Baton Rouge in the lead.
Hand-dyed yarn, 2 over the horn. Owned by the club parent and record skater.
Just under 7 minutes left. That is a Daredevil in the white and Twinkle Toes in the red. Find that jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Thick scrum start.
Oh, great move by Twinkle Toes on that inside line.
The Daredevil stash to start, gets the star pass to Blazin.
Nice two-town cider house star pass there. Both jammers on a scoring pass now.
We're seeing a lot of jammer on jammer hits this game.
Twinkle Toes gets spun around and dumped to the inside by D-Rex, who is then gets a little bit of a revenge hit
from Basher Booze. Basher Booze has just been everywhere. Basher Booze, a little wrist grab there.
Twinkle Toes finally sees a lane to escape, gets through, 4-point scoring past Red Stick.
And good force out there by Little Miss Maggot.
Twinkle Toes tried to go around, but got called on a forearm penalty. So giving Denver a power jam. And we will once again be going the full 2 minutes this time around.
And here comes Denver with the offense. Farouk Assault leading the charge. Oh, good hit there from NBD.
Red Stick is just absolutely swarming around Blazin.
Yeah, nowhere to go for Blazin.
Power jam has come to an end. Twinkle Toes back on the track. Great power jam kill by Red Stick. So who picked up 7 points that time around. Broozin and Franz with 4 points.
Do you have a young junior wide receiver this? A free and accessible way to get your kid involved.
Hey, follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on social media to stay in the loop about all things Derby in Portland.
October 12th. Sign up for rosecityrollers.com.
Team timeout called by Red Stick Roller Derby.
This timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Dev Constaver, RCR's official realtor. That team
This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Check out the merch booth at Turn 3 to get decked out in your favorite team's merch. We got a bunch of new items for sale. And also don't forget about the raffle.
Well, we've got a minute. It's a great time to head to rosecityrollers.com/shop to check out RCR merch. We ship nationwide. And while you're there, feel free to make a tax-deductible donation to your favorite 8-wheeled nonprofit, rosecityrollers.com/donate.
I am always impressed by Rose City's merch. There's always great designs, and I've seen a lot of bad roller derby designs. Rose City always has it on point.
Oh, don't I know it? Do you know how many Rose City Rollers shirts I have and hoodies?
If I lived any closer, it'd be my entire closet.
It's a lot.
7:25. Sparkles Fantastic gets lead jammer for Red Stick Roller Derby. Velocity Raptor is wearing the star for Booze and Friends.
Oh, nice roll to the outside.
That's the initial pass completed by Velocity Raptor. Scoring pass by Sparkles Fantastic, calling off the jam by putting hands to hips and picking up 4 unanswered points.
I'm really liking the blocker action. The number of times I've seen blockers just reaching out to whip their jammers or otherwise assist their jammers around. And we've got a team timeout being called by Broozin and Friends.
Looks like an official review now.
Oh, all right.
So each team gets 1 official review per half. If it is successful, they retain the right to call for a second one.
Sign up for the adult intro to Derby Series beginning on October 11th. No experience needed.
So this official review also brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
How good is this game so
Coaches
far?
and captains are making the argument to our officials center track. We're now going to confer with the rest of the Zebra squad.
Thank you to these teams
It is a dazzle of zebras. That is the official term for a group of zebras. It is a dazzle.
Thank you. I did not know that, actually.
Yeah.
I would have said herd. I would have been wrong, and I would have looked bad in front of the entire world thanks to the All Women's Sports Network.
And we've got a dance party on the...
So Denver is looking to overturn a back block called on number 40, Devlin. They believe an opposing skater initiated the contact.
Denver heads out there for Broozin and friends.
So with 3 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the first period, Red Stick Roller Derby has 129. Broozin and Franz has 40 points. And it looks like the referees have conferred, have made their decision. And we will know what happens very soon. And the call will stand on the track.
Not enough information to change the call. So
So Denver will start down one blocker in the pack. Red Stick will be at full strength. Back on the jam on Hawthorne jam line, 52 Andy for Broozin and Franz against 89 Princess Leonia for Red Stick Roller Derby.
and Princess pushing up to the front of the pack.
Both teams throwing just strong three walls, those brace tri-forces of power.
And it's got to be three walls because both teams are down a blocker. Some group therapy going on in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Princess Leonia barely hanging on to that outside line by the tippy top of her toe stops.
And
no lead jammer yet as we get into the backstretch. Andy has one to beat.
but Stabby Cat held on for as long as possible.
Lead jammer Broozin and Friends.
But that took about 50 seconds. And cap is off.
With a little under a minute left in this jam here.
Andy now in scoring contention, but pack as thick as the London fog, nowhere to go. Physical contact shutting down Princess Leonia, and it looks like we're going to take a brief pause for a safety check.
So we've got just over 2 minutes left in this half.
2 points were picked up by Broozin and Friends before the jam was called off. Now have 42 against Red Stick's 129. Remember, we're going 2 30-minute halves and just a couple minutes remaining in the first period.
Yep, and
Princess Leonia is up.
and going, so we'll be back soon.
It still has skates on, still has helmet on. Just needed a quick once-over by our medical team, who we appreciate being on point, helping keep everyone safe here this afternoon.
And we've got, that looks to be Darth on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
And Sachet for Red Stick. Lined up behind a 4-4 pack.
And Grizz holding that line against Sachet. Sachet getting help from Carmina Piranha.
And nobody giving up an inch. Just pure physicality. Darth gets taken down, bounces right back up off the sport court. Sachet trying to muscle through, follow behind Carmina Piranha.
But Denver holding the line. Oh, just enough of a gap.
Sachet wins the war of attrition. Lead jammer for Denver. Track cut called on a Red Stick blocker.
That was original sin. And Two-Town Cider House star pass. Bold move buttons now the jammer for Denver.
Both jammers now in scoring position. Carmina Piranha tries to open up a hole, but the opposing jammer gets through it. And it's 4 points for Bold Move Buttons. Sachet is lead jammer, 1 lap behind.
Bold Move Buttons forced out.
Broozin skater headed to that box there.
Southern Discomfort with the big run back on Red Stick's jammer. Sachet can't hold the line, gets knocked out by 40 Devlin.
Okay, Bold Move Buttons has pulled the star for some reason. Not quite sure why. And there we go. Has pulled put the star back on. And we have an official review being called by Red Stick.
With 4 seconds remaining on the period clock.
This official review brought to you by RCR's official realtor.
So we've got an official review.
Once again, that timeout brought to you by Welcome PDX and Count State.
I love you, Coco!
On that last jam, Broozin and France picked up 7 points. Red Stick got 4. And Baton Rouge still in the lead, 133 to Broozin and France from Denver, Colorado, 49 points.
Great times for the lines get busy during intermission. Grab a drink, grab a friend.
Don't forget, no matter what you're drinking, you can have it delivered to your seat. Just scan the QR code in front of your section, and they'll be more than happy to bring it to you.
Getting the information trickling in for this official challenge. Red Stick wants an illegal contact assessed for hitting a down skater.
133 Red Stick, 49 Broozin and Friends.
So they're looking for an illegal contact for Bold Move Buttons for contact with Cassie Beck. Yeah, I specifically went and did a internet search to find out what a grouping of zebras was called. 'Cause I'm like, it could be a herd, but because you know a group of ravens is like a murder of ravens, so I'm like, I wonder if zebras have their own special name. And they do. Or wait, it's a murder of crows. Yes, you're right.
I believe it's a Parliament of Ravens,
Yes.
which is what we should call our NSOs.
I know, right?
Parliament of NSOs. All right, so the outcome is still being discussed for this Red Stick official review.
For you today and tomorrow, just in case you can't get enough derby.
Hometown Throwdown has 4 games across 3 days. All are being streamed on the All Women's Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in to this game. We hope you saw some of them live. If not, check out Rose City Rollers' social medias and the All Women's Sports Network to see when those other games are streaming.
We're waiting with bated breath.
And while you're searching for where these games are streaming, go check around and see what roller derby is local to you. Although I guess if you're watching this, you're probably already found where it's streaming because you're watching it already.
But nothing beats going and seeing a live roller derby. Just the whip of the air from the jammers speeding by. Just the rumble of hits.
It
Echoing.
really is. It is something to see and something to experience. And everybody's so nice. All right, the no call stands. Red Stick does not retain its official review for the next 4 seconds. Well, technically the next jam.
187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. 187 killer pads.
They are yet another official or exclusive protective gear sponsor of Rose City Rollers.
Oh, got time for one more jam here in the first half. Red Stick Roller Derby versus Broozin and Friends.
We're going to see Coconut Slaughter and Sparkles Fantastic. Sparkles Fantastic getting great offensive help from Foxy Clea Smakia.
And Denver did start off with one blocker in the penalty box. Odds are even now. Sparkle Fantastic coming in for a scoring pass, which is completed. Lickety split on the outside lane. 4 more points, Red Stick.
And Coconut Slaughter looks for the outside lane. Oh, there is the star pass. Immediately gobbled up by Little Miss Maggot.
In the fracas, Sparkle's Fantastic able to get through for a second scoring pass. Already coming back around again, but this time the Broozin and Friends wall saw her coming.
And Blazin is out on the initial.
Sparkle's Fantastic dodges a huge hit there. The Denver blocker almost went into the cheap seats.
Oh, great hit out by Basher Booze. So period clock has expired, or period clock has expired. We are on jam time now.
Sparkle's Fantastic absolutely locked down in the back of the pack by that Broozin and Friends wall. Same thing we say in the front of the pack for Blazin. Just defense, 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 not giving up an inch.
Yeah, Foxy just anchoring that front tripod. Darth coming in, blowing up that front tripod, but they reset. Meanwhile, Sparkles is gone.
Blazin taken outside by number 7, Foxy Clea Smakia.
Oh, wow. Sparkles going for that apex jump, but just denied.
Shut down by Darth left and right. That's the end of the jam, and that is how we go to halftime. Red Stick Roller Derby picked up 19 unanswered points, now have 152. Broozin and Friends with 53, and we'll see you right back here in just a few minutes on the All Women's Sports Network.
See you then.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try for yourself. We've got you covered.
Welcome back to Women's Flat Track Roller Derby action on the All Women's Sports Network. I am Murray Grande.
I am Puns and Roses. We've had a good first half. Red Stick Roller Derbies leading Broozin and Friends 152 to 53. Lead jammer percentage 76 to 24. Lots of star passes for Denver. 3 power jams. I think that was sort of a story early on. A couple early power jams where Red Stick really capitalized.
And 20 points is the highest point total per jam for Red Stick, but that's happened several times courtesy of Brawla Dean. Denver up in penalties 8 against Red Sticks, or 13 against Red Sticks 8.
I think Denver really struggled for the first few jams. They've got a few very new players, a couple of borrowed players. So I think it's taken some time for them to gel. But as the game's gone on, I feel like their cohesion has gotten better. So I think look for them to increase their cohesion in the second half. If they can continue to get better on defense, that will be helpful for them.
Yeah, Red Hook Roller Derby from Baton Rouge, Louisiana is a great all-star team. They've showed great teamwork all weekend long. There is number 9, Brawla Dean, getting out first, lead jammer with 0.99, a Daredevil just a few strides behind. Broozin and friends losing one blocker to the penalty box. Brawla Dean comes in quick, calls off the jam, gets 2 points. Broozin and friends able to pick up one single solitary point. 154 to 54 in favor of Red Stick.
So that is Devlin sitting in the box with an out-of-play penalty on that first jam. So that is one skater in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Coconut Slaughter and Sparkle's Fantastic. Sparkle's Fantastic. Yet another lead jam win.
Coconut Slaughter taking the outside, but was followed by the skater who hit them out. Therefore does not have to recycle around, completes the initial pass for Denver. Sparkle's Fantastic hits it, splits it, quits it, gets a quick 4 points, Red Stick.
And that 76% lead jam percentage continuing in the second half as Red Stick is 2 for 2.
Velocity Raptors going to be wearing the star for Denver. Lined up against Twinkle Toes for Red Stick.
And, great offense there on the inside by Basher Booze.
High block called on a Denver blocker.
That's sudden discomfort.
Twinkle Toes now in scoring contention. Goes in, goes out, and through. 4 points, Red Stick.
That has been an issue for Denver. Denver at 15 penalties, only 8 for Red Stick, so almost 2 for 1 for Denver in terms of penalty numbers.
Twinkle Toes hits the pack. Points are assessed looking at the jammer's hips compared to the blocker's hips. That's why there's that thrust back and the call off. 4 more points. 8 on the jam going to Red Stick.
A huge thanks to Sinister Coffee and Creamery and RCR sponsor for generously providing coffee that will help.
So 3 skaters on Broozin and Friends with 3 penalties. Only 1 skater on Red Stick with 3 penalties. Nobody really in penalty trouble at this point.
Sachet jamming up against Andy.
Andy 1 to beat and is through. Grabs lead jammer.
Sachet stashes the star. Gets absolutely shut down there by physical contact.
Physical contact. Thought Sachet was going to go out, but Sachet was able to stay in bounds there. Sachet is forced out finally. Good long drawback.
Andy sprints through the pack, gets 4 points, Broozin and friends. Red Stick still working on the initial pass. Sachet with a big run back behind Blazin.
And cap has been pulled, but there's the pivot.
That is a 3rd scoring pass for Andy. Lots of time left on the jam clock.
Sachet up to the front of the pack, finally through.
That is the initial pass completed by Red Stick.
And we've got another penalty for number
There's the
7
call off.
with Red Stick.
And we have a new points record for Broozin Friends this game. 16 points picking up by Andy, holding Red Stick scoreless.
Extremity save. 27 kilo pass, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. Exclusive protected tier sponsor RCR.
And we've got
Team-
a timeout called by Red
Team timeout
Stick.
called by Red Stick Roller Derby.
Welcome to PDX.
And this team timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
We've got some penalties on the board for each team. So far, we're seeing a lot of forearms, a lot of cuts, and a lot of directions this game.
Keep the good times rolling after the game. Come be yourself at Good Bar, the official bar of Rose City Rollers.
When action resumes, Red Stick will have one blocker sitting in the penalty box. Denver will be at full strength.
And that is the fourth penalty for Foxy Cleosmakia. No other Red Stick blocker or player has more than one.
Rawladine and a Daredevil wearing the stars.
Oh, great offensive block from Bold Move Buttons. A Daredevil lead jammer. That is 2 in a row.
A Daredevil
Broozin.
saw Rawladine coming in hot behind, sprinting for those points, but gets taken out, and 2 points from the jam ref, who was also a casualty.
Point hold up there for BTQ.
1 point for Red Stick.
You're going to need a drink, or where do you want to go? Good bars. Keep the good times rolling after the game. Come be yourself a good bar.
Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John Slanding's favorite eater and saloon. Jam ref very good-natured about being taken out like that.
Sparkle's fantastic.
Rubbing his racing.
The stars.
Looks like there might have been a
It'll be fascinating to see what this call is.
maybe some kind of illegal procedure.
Usually is. Oh, we got an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
While we have a second, thank you, Menopause North Glass, and Colgan Vital Science.
Like
sponsors of Rose City Rollers.
The pivot should have been in the penalty box, so Red Stick started with an extra player on the track.
That'll do it.
So it'll be a jam reset and a 4-on-2 pack advantage going to Broozin and Friends.
They went 2 skaters in the box here.
Pack advantage favoring Broozin and Friends.
So a little group therapy for Red Stick in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Sparkle's fantastic. Gets around with Coconut Slaughter right on her heels. Red Stick does have lead jammer, as both skaters now in scoring contention. Coconut Slaughter leaving a trail of bodies in their wake.
But slowed down by Cassie Beck and Original Sin.
Defense staying together for Broozin.
Huge shoulder block there by physical contact.
And physical contact heading to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Both jammers out of the pack, both picking up 4 points. Sparkle's fantastic, does have lead. Coconut Slaughter comes in, ricochets off of Cassie Beck.
Good offense up there by Foxy Cleosmakia.
Keep running it.
Quattro, 4 points for
Sparkle's fantastic. Looked like she was going to call off the jam coming into the last pass, but the gamble paid off. Now a full lap ahead of Coconut Slaughter. Obviously, Smackia trying to break up Denver's 3-wall.
Getting help now from Original Sin. Oh, Coconut Slaughter getting the alligator roll there, and some offensive help from physical contact straight out of the penalty box.
Jam is called off. 12 points picked up by Red Stick, 8 for Broozin and friends. Red Stick in the lead, 179-80, with 22 minutes remaining in regulation.
Oh, that was a great shirt whip there by physical contact. You'd see that on the replay.
179, Red Stick 80, Broozin and friends. We've got 22 minutes now.
Twinkle Toes and Velocity Raptor wearing the stars. Velocity Raptor just goes full bore.
Lowered the shoulder and just went through Little Miss Maggot.
Coming in again, just engaging with every single Red Stick blocker.
Defense doing a good job of keeping an eye on that pack.
Twinkle Toes yet to escape the pack on Red Stick's initial pass.
And Grizz with that force out there.
Velocity Raptor throwing so many offensive shoulders. I'm getting bruises just by watching it.
And that is Twinkle Toes heading to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. We got a power jam for Denver.
Velocity Raptor now coming in for a second scoring attempt. Once again, just daring the opposing team to block her.
So 3 points and a call-off with the Red Stick Jammer standing. So this will be a power start for Darth and Denver.
Also a blocker advantage, 4-on-3.
That's so long.
Like an official timeout being called.
This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official Realtor Broke and PDX.
Looks like Twinkle Toes is going off the track for a moment and being subbed in the penalty box by Brawler Dean.
They're being sponsored by the Rose City Rollers. October 11th, Atlanta Roller Derby's coming to Portland.
So the I's are crossed and the T's are dotted. We're going to be ready to start the skating up very soon. Denver with a power start and pack advantage as Red Stick is down one blocker and one jammer.
While everything's getting discussed, check out the Atlanta Roller Derby taking on Rose City's Axles of Annihilation on October 11th, exclusively on the All Women's Sports Network. All right. There we go. Everything is ready to roll.
Red Stick Roller Derby from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 179. Broozin, France from Denver, Colorado, 87. 20 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in regulation. Darth is wearing the star for Broozin, France, and sprints up the inside lane to get a lead jammer. Power jam has come to an end. Brawladine has the star stashed. Gets through the pack, completes the initial trip for Red Stick as Darth makes a 4-point scoring pass. Coming back around again, dips down low, goes through for a second scoring pass, making it look easy.
Make it look very easy.
For 150 people,
Those 8 unanswered points. Broozin and France coming up to triple digits now with 95.
And next up, we're going to see Sash Shea in the red up against, I believe that's 52 Andy. Andy had a 16-0 jam earlier.
3-3 in the pack. The Red Sticks blocker coming in, immediately going on offense, helping Sachet, who has 2 to beat, coming into turn 1. No pack called, but a high block on Sachet.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Got right up into Devlin's face.
Andy with the power jam taken to the inside by 76. Little Miss Maggot still working on the initial trip for Broozin friends.
That is a direction of play penalty, sending bold move Buttons to the penalty box.
It was right as D-Rex came out, and it's still a 4-3 pack in favor of Red Stick, who were just eating up a lot of time on this power jam. Finally, Andy gets through on the backstretch. That is the initial trip on this power jam for Broozin and friends. Power jam is over. Sachet coming around. Needs to complete an initial pass. And is going right back into the penalty box for a back block.
Sachet arguing that was a legal hit, not illegal, but the refs see it differently.
Andy working on a first scoring attempt, taken to the outside by Basher Booze.
And Andy just calls it off rather than recycle, which I think is a smart call off. Just reset, get a new jammer out there.
Sachet is sitting in the penalty box, so has significant time left on that 30-second penalty.
Yes.
Kombucha for being sponsored. We appreciate you.
A Daredevil on the power start gets shut down by Basher Bose.
And a Daredevil finds an inside line. Takes it. Basher Booze heading to the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
A Daredevil now in scoring contention.
So Red Stick having some penalty issues this half.
Daredevil with a little hop around the inside lane. Yeah, we can call that a two-town. No, it wasn't a star pass, but thank you, Two-Town Cider.
Are you enjoying the beverage from Wild Roots, 2 pounds, or gigantic?
Upswept creative apex jump. That's what I was looking for.
Yes.
On that straightaway, 4-point scoring pass, Broozin and friends.
179 Red Stick, 102 Broozin and friends.
And Broozin and friends now into triple digits. 102, 179.
Sparkle's fantastic, jamming against Coconut Slaughter. Coconut going against 76. Little Miss Maggot coming to the top apex. Cassie Beck now takes over as Red Stick loses a blocker.
And loses another blocker.
For a moment, Red Stick only had 1 blocker on the track. Now it has 2. Denver at full strength. Coconut Slaughter gets taken down, gets 1 point for the skater that they passed, 2 for the ghost points in the penalty box. Let's carry the 3 points.
3 points, yeah.
Halfway through the second period, Red Stick 179, Broozin France 105.
I'm kind of looking to see if Red Stick calls a timeout at some point.
On the score clock, it says this is an official timeout. A conference from both coaches happening right by turn 3 with our head referee.
Do you have a young person who wants to play?
This official timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
I'd like to give a shout out to our officials here this game. Mini Coop, Heads Will Roll, Fruit Bat, doesn't matter. Mother Flippin' Artist, Ms. Judgment, Jimmy Chancla, Otter Mayhem, Llama Croft, Lizard Beth, All in Your Grill, Adam Smasher, PH Demon, Bacon the Question, Spike, Cat Sergeant, Adam Splitter, and Darth Bling.
Closing down that scoring gap. We got 15-12 left in the second and final period of play. Don't worry though, there's more derby coming.
Denver down by a significant amount of points, but you wouldn't guess it looking at the feed there, because everyone's smiling, dancing, posing.
Well, they played a strong second half. I mean, they were down by about 100 points coming into the second half, and they're slowly chipping away at that Red Stick lead. I mean, they're still behind by a fair amount, but you know they've closed that gap a little bit.
If I was a lesser announcer, I'd give a cliche like, there's still a lot of derby left to skate, but I'm not, so I won't.
Yeah. I mean, it is theoretically within reach. It would take a lot, but
the Broozin friends are showing a lot of heart this game. Yesterday they played the Denver Mile High Club A squad, and it was a learning experience. We can say that.
yeah.
But yeah, still coming in. First game of the day here on Saturday. Heads held high. Just great physicality each and every jam. The Red Stick also putting on a clinic.
Yeah.
Lots of jammers with double-digit points scored, including Brawladine, who's wearing the star right now.
Brawladine's been having a phenomenal game. Going up against Velocity Raptor, who's been doing very well. Oh, there goes Brawladine and Velocity Raptor about a quarter track behind.
Great effort by Brawladine, considering that Denver's up 4-on-2 in the pack. And we're now able to dictate a quick speed, making it very hard for Brawladine to catch up to the opposing blockers. Now engaging, getting sent to the outside by Blazin. Brawladine taken to the very end of the engagement zone by Veruca Assault. Completes a 4-point scoring pass.
And Velocity Raptor is through for a first scoring pass, but Brawladine ended for a second already.
Ping-ponging off of Blazin and Devlin get through on that second scoring pass.
And there's a second for Velocity Raptor in the books as well. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is finally empty.
Everyone turning on the afterburners that jam. I think we completed about 4 or 5 laps. 9 points picked up by Red Stick, 8 for Broozin and France.
And you need that protection when you're taking those hits there out on that floor.
Next up, we're going to see Darth and Twinkle Toes.
Darth gets through on the outside lane, lead jam for Broozin friends. Twinkle Toes sees an opening on the inside of the top apex, completing the initial pass as well. Now Darth in scoring contention.
And Darth up to the front. There's the call off. Is it in time?
Denver did get one more point, 3-2.
Wow.
Sasquatch HR, marketing nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org.
Porque no Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX.
Andy wearing the star for Broozin and friends against 89 Princess Ladonia for Red Stick. The former gets through lead jammer. And Princess Ladonia gets a 2-down center star pass.
Oh, good force out there by Machu Picchu.
Papaya and Fire jammer of record now for Red Stick in scoring contention. Bounces off the Denver wall, but still pushing through, coming into the backstretch. Foreign penalty called on Denver blocker. As Papaya and Fire was taken to the inside by 422 NBD. Both jammers on a first scoring pass.
Oh, good work there by NBD and Veruca Salt.
Papaya finding their way out on the end.
Papaya and Fire sees an opening, gets through, completes a 4-point scoring pass. Andy is lead jammer. A draft behind number 26, the pivot Blazin. The Red Stick immediately swarms around. Papaya and Fire on a second scoring pass as the jam is called off.
That jam.
The Red Stick will be ahead in points this time around.
That's
We've got Red Stick at 196 and Broozin and Friends at 120.
gotta love when you're not the lead jam and you get more points than the other team.
Organizational justice at WSLleadership.com.
We got
Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small businesses workplaces better. Visit sasquatchr.org.
Oh, we got a team timeout being called by Red Stick Roller Derby. This team timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, RCR's official realtor.
Red Stick Roller Derby sitting at 196 points. Broozin and France with 120. 10 minutes, 50 seconds remain in regulation. And this is only the first game of the Hometown Throwdown Saturday bracket. We appreciate you watching us on the All Women's Sports Network, and we hope that you will seek out other games. See our streams. Rose City Rollers has all kinds of action coming all season long. Great home team games. The Wheels of Justice taking on all comers. I was very excited to come here a few weeks ago when Wheels of Justice, the world champions of WFTDA, played last year's runner-up arch rival All-Stars.
Yeah, that was a great rematch of the championship game.
Later today, which would have been broadcast live a little while ago if you're watching this, Wheels of Justice taking on the Hollywood Scarlets from Angel City Roller Derby. That'll be a great game to try
Yeah,
and
that
find.
should be a lot of fun.
Coconut Slaughter jamming for Booze and Friends against Sparkle's Fantastic for Red Stick Roller Derby.
Oh, wow.
Outside, we're getting caught by Denver.
Sparkle's Fantastic has just been nearly unstoppable.
Shortly after,
Pinballed off of a bevy of blockers. Gets lead
conflict brewing here.
with Coconut Slaughter drafting right behind. Like Sparkle's Fantastic playing clock management now. Got one single solitary point, which is more than Broozin and Friends got.
Yep. Won and calls it. And more importantly, shaved another minute or so off the clock.
Volunteer.
As we are under 10 minutes now. Next up, we're going to see a Daredevil and Sachet.
Both packs at full strength, 4-on-4. A Daredevil bashing through, taking Cassie Beck and Original Sin to the very end of the engagement zone. Gets through lead jammer Broozin and Friends.
On number 26 for Denver, Clifford headed to the box.
And is that a two-town cider house star pass? I believe it is.
That is 1898.
Papaya on fire.
Initial pass completed by Red Stick, now in scoring contention. A Daredevil lock behind that lateral two-wall, now braced into three.
And good drawback, long drawback on physical contact.
Faya juked out, went in and through. 4-point scoring pass, Red Stick.
And there's the call off.
Both
4
teams.
points. So even jam. No advantage either side. Well, I guess advantage to Red Stick is that jam just burned off another couple minutes off the clock.
Broozin jamming against Velocity Raptor. 4-on-4 in the pack.
Oh, Broozin. Oh, great jammer defense by Velocity Raptor.
Who immediately goes back on offense and through the pack, lead jammer Broozin and friends.
I love that sort of jammer intelligence.
Broozin stashes a star, gets past the last line of defense, completes the initial pass for Red Stick.
And there's the call off. Any points? No, no points at all. Great defense by Red Stick. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Oh, look at that awareness.
Lays a hit, immediately shifts gears back onto offense. Gets a great lead jam there. Time to line up, time to do it again. Twinkle Toes wearing the star for Red Stick. Against Darth for Broozin and friends.
Oh, physical contact.
Both jammers getting recycled there. They're pushing their way.
Big trip backwards by both teams, get into legal skating position. Twinkle Toes going one-on-one with physical contact, but it's at the very end of the engagement zone. Gets through and lead jammer for Red Stick Roller Derby All-Stars.
And Darth has pulled the cap.
Track cut called on the Denver pivot.
So that is, Darth has the cap pulled, but no one to hand it to.
Red Stick Wall has the pack on lock right by the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Darth is out on the initial now.
Followed closely by Twinkle Toes, who completes a scoring pass, calls off the jam, earns 4 points. On the pass, 8 altogether for the jam.
Good bar, the official bar of World City Rollers. Keep the good times rolling out in the game. Come be yourself a good bar.
Sparkle fantastic, wearing the star for Red Stick up against Andy of Broozin and friends.
And, oh, Andy, oh, wow. Andy tiptoed down that inside lane.
Sparkle's fantastic lead jammer. Coming in, but the pack's off the races. There is an Apex hump.
Upsweat Creative, sponsor of all of our Apex jumps. Ethical and inclusive websites and online marketing for radical leaders. Upsweat Creative.
Red Stick picking up 4 unanswered points, extending their lead up 213 to Broozin and friends 124. 4.5 minutes remaining in the second period.
Coconut Slaughter Sachet coming from that Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Back 3 wall anchored by Cassie Beck, holding Coconut Slaughter. Sachet has 1 to beat. And number 425 NBD is a 1-person 4-wall. Finally gets extended out. Sachet completes the initial pass and is now in scoring contention.
And D-Rex resets to play some offense.
Physical contact with a clutch block to the inside, making a big run back. Sachet going so far, almost losing a time zone.
Logo fighting against that tripod.
Camino Piranha up to play some offense.
Looking for some offense here.
Sachet sees an opening on the inside lane, gets through at turn 1, 4-point scoring pass.
And we have a two-town Cider House star pass to Veruca Salt.
Sachet took a clubbering, kept going forward, kept scoring points.
We saw that hat pass to 42 there, that two-point Cider House smart pass. And number 8 for them to put those in the box.
This is a third scoring attempt for Sachet of Red Stick Roller Derby.
And the back of the pack, Original Sin, Cassie Beck, and Papaya on Fire just giving. Oh. Just as I say that, of course, Veruca Salt gets out.
Sachet with a Superman dive on the backstretch completes a third scoring pass. 12 unanswered points picked up by Red Stick Roller Derby as we come into the closing moments of this game. 2 minutes remaining on the period clock.
And we've got a Daredevil and Brawladine.
Red Stick up 4-3 in the pack, which makes it easy for Brawladine to go on the inside lane and through right off the whistle, lead jammer Red Stick.
And two-town Cider House star pass to Devlin.
Brawladine finds the outside lane that time for a full contingent of points.
Devlin looks for an exit, keeps finding blockers, and is out.
As the initial pass completed by Broozin and Franz. Both jammers coming in for scoring passes. Brawladine,
wow, stays upright and then like the knee slide.
that would have made Tenacious D proud with that power slide. Just needed a fender flying V to complete the look. 3 scoring passes, 12 points altogether for Red Stick Roller Derby.
Everyone who's here for Red
And
Stick Roller
Broozin
Derby,
and Franz
make some
looks like
noise.
2
picked
on
up
that.
2 points. An official review being called by Red Stick Roller Derby.
This official review brought to you by R-Star's official realtor. Welcome to PDX.
Red Stick was out of timeouts, I believe, called this official review.
To use as a timeout.
Yeah.
Calories have been consumed.
For WFTDA rankings, every point and every jam counts towards raising your standings in our global league. That's why Red Stick wants to opportunity to put a few more points on the board, giving the star to Papaya on Fire.
So you can do that.
Oh.
It is a jammer pack.
So, so they are jamming Papaya on Fire. So this is the first time Papaya on Fire started with the star. And all of their blockers are jammers.
Destruction gameplay called on Denver's pivot. And there is Velocity Raptor getting out. Lead jammer for Broozin and Friends. The Papaya on Fire season opening completes the initial pass for Red Stick. Velocity Raptor powers through the center of the pack. 4-point scoring pass.
Yeah, so if you notice, that is Twinkle Toes, Brawladine,
Those jammers doing a great job blocking.
and yeah, so all of those blockers have been jamming regularly for Red Stick. So this is sort of I think sort of more of a fun jam for them to like give them all a chance to block and do something a little bit different.
Papaya and Fire got a 4-point scoring pass. Broozin and Friends had a second scoring trip, 8-4, and that is the end of regulation.
Although there was a team timeout called. Will it? Oh, they're putting 2 more seconds back on, so it looks like we're going to have one more jam.
Unmatched ergonomic design on parallel axles. 1 at 7
Was a team timeout called by Broozin and Franz.
All
Emphasis
right.
on the Franz because they just want to get out there. They want to skate and have fun.
Yeah.
Who can blame them?
I love it when teams put out their jammers as blockers. It's just a lot of fun to watch.
At the heart, this is a all-volunteer amateur sport. We're here to have fun, enjoy ourselves, and we thank you for joining us on the All Women's Sports Network as we got one more jam here this game. Day 2 of the hometown Throwdown in Portland, Oregon. Sachet number 14 has a star for Red Stick Roller Derby. Against Darth of Broozin and Franz, who sprints right through the pack. Lead jammer off the get-go.
Yeah, the force was definitely with Darth on that one.
Darth now in scoring position.
And Darth getting some offensive help. Oh, there is a 2-10 center house star pass to Machu Picchu.
Bull move buttons that had that clutch offensive block for Denver. Darth comes in, calls off the jam, gets all 4 on that pass, 8 altogether, and that is the end of the game.
Great game with energy.
Wow, that was a great time.
Unofficial score, Red Stick Roller Derby lost.
So, yeah, unofficially we're at 241 to 142, which is a palindrome score for anyone who's a nerd like me.
All the volunteers to the medics. Thank you, everybody, for helping.
I love a good palindrome. Drink if you're so inclined. But yeah,
Red Stick Roller Derby from Baton Rouge, Louisiana does get the victory, 241 to Broozin and Franz from Denver, Colorado,
That is your official-
142.
yeah, and so that was Game 5 in the book. So Red Stick is going to advance to play the winner of our next game, which is going to be Axles of Annihilation versus Arizona. And Broozin and Franz will advance to play the loser of that game. So they will play tomorrow.
We have all those games coming up sometime on the All Women's Sports Network. Check the listing to see when you can enjoy them. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching this game. We hope you had a lot of fun. I'm Murray Grande.
I'm Puns and Roses. We will see you then.